Hello, welcome. In this tutorial we're going to see how we can use the YouTube lazy loading function that is available in the plugin. Now, why would we want to lazy load a YouTube video? Well, one, that YouTube, when you load into a page, embedded into a page, it ends up loading a lot of extra JavaScript that is going to affect your page speed. So the best option is to not load that, or to lazy load that when the page has been fully loaded. Then load that extra JavaScript. That way the time to render is a lot quicker. There's nothing blocking the page from rendering at first. So let's take a look at the basic code. Here we use a code block, and within the PHP HTML section we simply use the class lazy load YouTube inline and the responsive iframe class. So we use those two together. Then for the ID, we give it a unique ID. Here just have unique ID 1. Then the data embed is the YouTube video ID. Usually you'll get it at the end of the link where it says like watch $v equals and whatever those numbers and characters are after that. So as we see, it just results just like on the page. I refresh it. When the page loads, it loads in there. That's simple. One thing that we want to make sure that we do is give a unique ID for each time we use this. And I'll show you why. If we were just to duplicate this code block, and let's say I go in there in the second code block and I change the YouTube ID. So the embed ID. So I paste that in there. I click apply code and I hit save. Well, we'll see what's going to happen. I refresh and it only shows the last video. That's it. It doesn't show both the videos because as it did the for each function, it was looking for that unique ID and it only saw it once. So that's why it only showed the last one. But if we were to now change this, let's say to 2, hit apply code, hit save, now we hit refresh, you see both videos load. So it's very important to make sure that we put a unique ID for each video. And that's it. That's as simple as it is to use the lazy loading YouTube inline function.